Hello everybody, welcome back to another AI video. In this one, we're in ChatGPT, and in particular, we're using the new DALL-E 3 integration. That's right, DALL-E 3 has been integrated natively into ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you how to create infographics or anything for that matter, and then I'm going to show you how to turn them into vector graphics. And we're going to vectorize all of these images or any image we want for free. This is crazy stuff. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. I created in this one here, I'm in DALL-E 3. Let's actually, you know what? I'm going to start from scratch so you can see how to do this so you can follow along with me. Okay, so I just clicked on new chat. First thing, hover over the GPT-4 here and you'll see DALL-E 3 at the bottom if you're a paid subscriber. That said, there are a few parts of the world that don't have access to the DALL-E 3 yet. They're rolling it out bit by bit. So if you don't have access, just hang tight. It should be there soon, at least from what I've been told. Okay, now I'm going down here to the prompt, and I'm just going to copy in a prompt here. Again, making sure the check mark is beside DALL-E 3. I've got create informative infographics on the topic of urban planning, showcasing smart cities, etc., etc. I'm doing this specifically because infographics are quite complicated and they've got a lot going on in them versus maybe simple icons. But keep in mind that this will work for icons, this will work for cartoon characters, anything you want. I'm going to show you how to vectorize it. So here we go. It's going to cook up some images. It's going to take a few seconds. I'll come back when it's done, and then I'll show you the next steps. All right, so it is done here, and it's given us 4 examples, and they look pretty good here from, even though I don't have that great a vision anymore. But here we go. I'll click on them, and this looks pretty darn good. It's even got sort of okay wording, but that doesn't matter because we're going to turn it into a vector graphic, and once it's vectorized, we can just go in and make changes on it. So here, this looks pretty good. Some green e-bikes. This one looks really, really good. Nice and green and friendly. Okay, so eco-friendly, and this one looks great too. So they're all fantastic. I don't even know which one to pick here. So I'm going to go ahead and pick, let's go with this one. This one has the most going on. So I'm going to go ahead now. I'm going to hover over here. I'm going to click on that little download button or that little down arrow with the sort of upside down bracket underneath it, I guess you might call it. I don't know. Either way, it's downloaded it here. So I'm just going to close out here, and you'll also notice that the also gives you a little description as to what is going on in each infographic. So this is the third one, and this one's here, green architectural principles, diagrams, etc. Awesome. Okay, so we downloaded it. Here it is. I'm going to now go into my download folder, and I'm just going to click on this little show in Finder. If you are on a PC, you may want to click on your Windows Explorer. Basically, you want to find out wherever you downloaded it. In this case, you'll see here it's downloaded, and if you look careful, it says .png, which means it is not vectorized, so it's not a vector graphic, not to worry. Now, you want to go to this website very specifically. I will have a link in the description below. It's called vectorizer.ai, and it is currently in beta, and it is free to use. So we're going to grab that image, this one here, the .png. I'm going to drag and drop it here. Watch this. It's uploading it, and now it's going to process it. It's going to take a few seconds. It's usually pretty quick, but this image has a ton of stuff going on in it. So I'm going to come back when it's done. It should take about 10 more seconds. Then I'll show you the final step. All right, here we go. So the left side is the original image. The right side is the Vectorizer AI image. So I'm going to go up here and show you. So here we go. This is, if I want to zoom in, we can look at the original. And if I want to zoom out and zoom in on the other one here, you can see here the Vectorizer and the AI image. If I like it, I can just now go over here and click on download, and it has done a fantastic job. When I do that, you get a few options. The one I usually go with is .svg, which is scalable vector graphic. I don't mess with these settings here, but you can if you know what you're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and click on download for the sake of brevity to keep this nice and short, and then presto, it's going to download that. And now when I open it up, watch this. I'm going to go ahead and open up my download folder, and look at this. You'll see it says .svg. That means .scalable vector graphic. To test it, I'm going to open up Illustrator, and then you'll see here that I've already got one opened up here, and it works. But let's do another one just in case. Let's close this one here, and I'll just do the final test. So I'm going to drag and drop that in, and bang, there we go. Once it opens, you'll notice here that, here we go. When I hover over it, you'll see all of those little blue dots and so forth, the paths, etc. I click on the drop down under layers, and it is scalable vector graphic with, it looks like almost 1,000, maybe 500-600 different paths and things like that. So there you go, guys. That is literally all there is to it. Go from DALL-E 3 to vector graphic in basically 2 clicks. Thanks for watching.